What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Sorry, it took a little second for this thing to go live. It's good to be here. We're going to have a special guest. Mr. TST is going to be joining us momentarily. We got a lot of fun people up in here in the chat right now. All you got to do, like the stream, subscribe to All Things Team Hold, and then do me a favor, put hashtag Game Week 8 right in there for a shot at a limited card. We'll give this ish away towards the end. I don't even know what it's going to be yet. But we get a fun one today. A lot of injury news just came flying down the pipeline, so we're going to get into that. Again, TST is going to be joining us. And do me a favor, if you look at the links in the show notes, you can find a link to Momentum Labs, so you can check out these projections that we're going to be using. And if you're brand new over here to the SoRare streets, I just dropped a link into the chat that I'm going to pin. You can sign up right now using our sweet link, and that gets you 20 free common cards. You can start playing for free. You don't have to spend a damn thing, baby. All right, what we're going to be doing today, going over some of the injury news. We're going to be trying to figure out some sneaky value plays. We're going to lock our lineups together, and then we're going to stress out. Barster's already saying, need a player with 18 cap. Please help. Barster, I'm going to help you, man. I'm going to wait till our guest gets here. But what I'm going to do first, give you some of that injury news that just came out. So here's some of the stuff to pay attention to. Paolo is out again. There's no Banchero today. So Suggs is starting. Franz Wagner is starting. Chumo Akiki is starting. Wendell Carter Jr. and our favorite, Bol. Trey Jones got ruled out for the San Antonio Spurs. So that is going to open up some value. Guys like Josh Richardson all of a sudden are going to be playing a ton, which that sucks. Let's see. Okay, here's our guest right now. There he is. TST, what's going on, my dude?
How you doing?
Just banging out some injury news here. I'm going to keep going as we go. We got Trey's out. Baisley's out. Trey Mann is out. Gary Trent Jr. is out. So that's like the main stuff. It sounds like Giannis is going to be back. Drew Holiday's still going to be out. I guess where we can start now is let's give us the inside. Oh, Tyler Hero's out. Did that just come through too? Tyler Hero's out as well. Why don't you give us the inside scoop on Toronto? Resident Raptors fan. What the hell do we do with Toronto? Because I'm looking at my DraftKings stuff, and it's like Malachi Flynn's popping, Otto Porter Jr.'s popping, Banton's popping. How are you kind of approaching the Toronto situation?
The front court is kind of like I don't know. I don't love the front court plays. Definitely like from a SoRare perspective, if you have Thaddeus Young already, then I'd probably play him. I don't know if I'd go spend because I'm sure I haven't checked the prices, what it's got up to today. I'm sure it has gone a little higher. With Gary Trent Jr. out, everyone's going to be like Scotty, and I'm sure he'll project really well.
Yeah.
And I'm the biggest Scotty fan, but I actually think that like the value is going to move over to OG a little more.
Interesting.
Because OG is just better at creating his own shot. And Scotty, I think actually like his game when people are missing, it hurts him a little bit because he's such a good passer, and he just had like they're lacking a lot of shooting with Fred and Gary Trent Jr. out. Fred's out as well, right? Like
Fred's out, yesterday. Gary Trent Jr.'s out. Yeah.
So I kind of like the OG play, but Scotty's still gonna project well, but I think he has the more upside when it comes to the front court. Like Chris Boucher is, the way he plays just allows for high upside. His cap's a little higher than Thaddeus Young. Malachi Flynn will get some run now. I think Banton probably is still a better play. I don't know what Flynn's cap's at because it's just like not even on the radar.
Yeah. Malachi Flynn's like interesting where like if you got him, you could play him. I think he's going for like $30 right now. So he's got a all right. So a cap of 5, a value of 6, projecting to get 30 points. Okay. I am sorry, John. I think this is too high because Malachi Flynn, like even when he's been given a chance to get all these minutes, he doesn't always produce. Like he's been all over the place. So I kind of agree with you in that I like OG as a play, but I still like Scotty Barnes too. OG is going to get like 40 like corner threes today, but I could still see Scotty going like 18, 12, and 12 or something like that. So let's look at Malachi Flynn over on SoRare. Hold on, let me add this link over here. So yeah, I was looking it up earlier because I was like, oh, maybe if it's like $5, I'll go grab it. And I think it was like 30 when I last $31. I think this is a terrible buy.
Do not buy this.
Yeah, honestly, sell it if you have it. Sell it if you have it. Let's go. So that's Flynn. Let's kind of just go around the horn with the Raptors because I think those are kind of the most important pieces for this game or for this week. So Thad Young here is a cap of 9, projection at 27. Oh, man, that feels high too. But
he had that big game. He got the start. He got the start, and not only did he get the start, Koloko went to the locker room for like a hip pointer or something. And I think he only ended up playing like 5 or 6 minutes, and he had been starting for them. So I like Thad Young as a play.
Yeah.
I don't
up to 27.
I don't like him at $27 though. I wouldn't necessarily go buy him. At $10, I didn't mind him.
Yeah, that's what I bought him at today.
But as someone that bought JaMychal Green when the whole Warriors team didn't play for like $9 and it did me nothing, and then I just get to stare at that for $9.
That's tough. Yeah, same.
I'll pass on that for 30.
I'm going to pass on Otto Porter Jr. too. His usage has kind of been shit, even when he's been getting minutes. So I'm not super pumped about Otto. You're just hoping he hits threes. That's like all that's really happening. I think Boucher and Barnes are my 2 favorites. Well, OG obviously as well.
OG's cap is just too high because he was cooking everyone for like a week straight, just getting like a million steals. He's like leading the league in steals. So his cap is like, but he's still like, now he's a possible play for me because of Fred and Gary Trent Jr. Like he's gonna get to cook on offense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm a big fan of Boucher, and usually it's Nick Nurse who's not. And that's the thing that. Oh wait, hold on. Lineup alert: Christian Koloko or Kem Birch will likely start for Gary Trent Jr. So that means Koloko and Birch are cleared to go, which definitely dings. Wow, I don't love that. I don't love that at all. That gives me less hype around a lot of these guys. So like Thad Young, like Otto Porter Jr., just because even Boucher, that docks Boucher a little bit because it's just so many, like they just play too many fucking guys, man.
Yeah, that's the thing is like these forward centers on the Raptors, I have trouble with because it's also like the way their whole roster is constructed. It's like Fred VanVleet went out and it meant Koloko started, which isn't normally how things work when your point guards like goes out. The most traditional center on your team is now starting. No, like so that's why like these forwards just like eat away at each other from a like value standpoint.
Man, I don't even think Kem Birch is that good, but it's just like another body, man.
Kem Birch's cap is more appealing than he's like down in sub.
I'll pull it up. But like this is the thing. The fact that we've talked about this many Raptors already, his cap is 6. It just shows you like there's just too many guys, man. There's too many guys. And now, and I think they're going to be popular plays. So Koloko here's going to cap of 13. So there's so many dudes getting minutes. I honestly would rank them OG, Barnes, Boucher, and then I'll throw Thad Young in the lineup because I have him.
Yeah. That Banton, I think is.
Oh, Banton. Yeah, he was the other one I wanted to look up.
I like Banton more than Flynn.
Yeah, I do too. I
like Banton more than Flynn because he's gonna play both games likely, and Gary Trent Jr. gives him minutes increase likely. Whereas like Malachi Flynn has gone from 0 minutes to getting some minutes, or like maybe 2-3. But if Gary Trent Jr. is back the next game, Flynn will have like maybe 3-4 minutes max.
Yeah. Josh is saying, Mike, I followed your advice last week. Can you give me who you hate this week so I can pick them up? Who did I steer you wrong with last week? I thought were they all bad? I thought I had a couple good ones in there. Let's go to the San Antonio news now. As Joker Rocker saying, Trey Jones is out. So Trey Jones out. I think you could make cases for dudes like Josh Richardson, who we can look up first. I hate Josh Richardson, so there you go, Josh. That's the guy you can take. But he's going to cap at 21. That's too high for what Josh Richardson does.
Why is Trey Jones out? Does it
Uh,
say, or is it like is he gonna be out for all three, maybe,
but
or is this
also
just like
Corey
a
Joseph's
one-off?
out, which means Detroit's backcourt is like really thin. And if you have Jaden Ivey, I like really love that.
Yeah,
Also, you know who I bet is it's an illness. He's ruled out with an illness. You know who I bet is a really solid play? Isaiah Livers, dude.
said no one ever until today.
I'm telling you though, dude, I actually think this is kind of sharp. So because Cade is out, and so is Corey Joseph. That's like two of their guys. Cap of 12 is tough though. Cap is 12, but not that tough, baby. We're buying. We're buying.
Oh.
I actually think that's a pretty sharp play.
Click on his card. What's he done lately? Like, is his 12 from like way back? I assume he has a lot of DNPs, right?
What do you mean click on his card? Do they have like
stats? Go
stats?
down. See
what?
Right there.
Oh, there you go. 26th on November 11th, and then he had 18th on November 4th, 15 on November 7th. But he's going to get a lot of minutes. I think that's pretty sharp. You could probably that for $4. I don't care taking a shot at that. But Boyan's probably Boyan and who's the other wing over there? Sadiq Bey. Like all of those guys are going to get more opportunities now. But they're just really thin at point guard with no Cade and no Corey Joseph. But yeah, let's go the San Antonio thing. Like, so Josh Richardson's going to pop. I'm of the mindset this is one of those situations like I talked about with Phoenix. I just think Keldon Johnson and Devin Vassell become better plays.
I picked up a Devin Vassell.
Hell yeah.
And strictly like the 3 games really like put me over the edge. And then like he was projecting a little higher than his cap. Just the combo of price and everything was really why I liked him, and having 3 games this week.
That's the other thing about this.
He's an upside. He's an upside. I want a Trey Jones rare as one of my rewards. So now my reward lineups have been thrown for a complete spin. And
listed on the market.
Maxey, who's not I have Maxey who's not playing.
Maxey's not playing. Oh, you mean like
they don't have a game.
They don't have a game. Yeah.
So now my whole rare thing is
wow. So that that's like the main injury news. The other thing we can look at is with Clay being out. So the Warriors are on a back-to-back. They're also playing the Spurs. So like there's blowout potential, but a counterpoint to blowout potential is the Warriors suck. So like that they and especially
you mean a Spurs blowout?
Yeah, seriously. Like it could be a Spurs blowout. Veronica too, talking about McDermott. Let's pull up Dougie McBuckets too, because I actually think that's a solid play as well. But I don't remember what his cap is. Cap is 16, projected for 17.5. That's fine. I don't hate it, Veronica. I want to go buy it, but yeah, I don't hate it.
I mean, if it's a couple dollars and it fills a hole.
Yeah. But with Clay out, let's take a look at Jordan Poole, who's got a cap of 24 after he's been pretty bad this year. I feel like not enough people are talking about how bad Jordan Poole is after getting punched in the face. But he's got a projection of 33 with a cap of 24. I kind of like that. And then obviously we don't have to look up Steph, but Draymond's the other one, not Jalen. So many greens. All right, Draymond, cap of 25, projection of 28. And the last one I'll pull up before I get your thoughts on it is Moses Moody, who should get a little bit more run, cap of 11. I don't know.
Would you prefer Moody over Kuminga?
With Clay out, yeah, I think so. I mean, you could also make the case for Wiggins too. You could make the case for Wiggins. Noah, Mike, I don't know if you saw my tweet, but you were a lifesaver on Friday. I ended up with a T3 rare because of your Bones injury news and MPJ shout. That's what we're talking about, baby. That was late Bones. Also, speaking of that shit, like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag game week 8 up in there for a shot at some limited card that I don't like as much. That I'll give away. Pat saying, didn't Kerr just say he's moving Moody out of the rotation? Maybe I missed that, Pat. Maybe I did miss that. All right, let's go take a look. Oh yeah, Jeremiah Robinson Earl was the other one I wanted to look at for OKC because I know my man We the People was high on that. And then what I'm going to do is take a peek at some of the projections, and we'll just look at We'll look at like some steals because I know some people had questions on that. I think Robinson Earl actually has a sneaky high cap, though. That's the thing.
He's at 18.
18. Yeah, that 15 range would have been a little sweeter. That would have been a little sweeter, you know?
He's someone that I don't mind kind of more long term too. Like his cap's gonna fluctuate, but like they're a team where he's a player on that team that just like, oh, so and so sitting, all of a sudden like he's gonna be playing 35 minutes or something. So I mean there seems to be a lot of people like that on OKC, but
yeah,
you know, if at the price he is right now, if you want to take a stab at him, you know, he's already put up a game in the 30s, I think, on SoRare this year. So
yeah. TC, what are your thoughts on this question? And then I promise we're going to go through the projections and like move our way down to find some steals. How have you been approaching like, because again, if you're relatively new, right, and we look at the upcoming contest today, there's a couple of different ways to go about it. You can look at, upcoming. There's a couple of there's limited contender, limited champion, rare contender, rare champion, and then the super rare stuff. But how have you been approaching like your bankroll, your card roll, all of that stuff?
So I think the discussion becomes less about tier and more about contest.
Yeah.
Like champion versus contender. And I kind of take it more of a like week to week kind of view of it. I try to focus, I have my like MVP level players that are going to be really only in champion contests. And my rare, I haven't, like right now, my rare selection is pretty much like I have to choose a contest. So whether it's champion or contender that I'm going after. And then I basically, once I've chosen one, sometimes I won't even enter the other one. Like I'm okay not entering the other one if it means it increases my chances. And I think people need to kind of look at that with the rare. What I've noticed a little bit for the rare champion is like the MVP level players are probably going to be out of my price range. So I might start focusing really only on contender.
Well, I think one reminder about that too, that I forgot about, is that you can actually use limited in the rare champion, right? Like as your MVP, you can use that. So if you have one of those,
it just like that, I think eventually that 15 versus 5% is going to come into play.
Yeah.
When there gets enough people in them, they're increasing every week, but they're still like, it's not that bad. The other thing is just that in the limited, in the contender, you can cash at lower, like at much easier rates because they give out more prizes. Not only are the scores lower, there's also just more cards given out. So it's just spread out flatter basically because it doesn't go up a tier.
Yeah. All right, that was helpful. There you go. There's that breakdown for you, Boston based. Let's get into some of these questions, and again, we'll start going through the projections. Stones, since I can see this one, says thoughts on Campaign. You can see Campaign right here. His cap has gone up a little bit with the recent performances with Chris Paul out. So, like, I don't know, man. The Chris Paul injury situation is weird. I feel like if you have him, you can play him. I just want to go out of my way to buy him.
You mean Campaign, or you mean?
Yeah, Campaign.
Yeah. Is he? Have we got news on Chris Paul yet or not?
No, I don't believe
he's still questionable.
Yeah,
that's what we got. Sure.
Gnome 2, I love this question. So Gnome says, what Clipper would you bet on, Kennard, Mann, or Reggie Jackson? This is a great point. John Wall's already been ruled out, right? They've got 3 games this week, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
So you can pretty much bet that Paul George is going to sit on one of them. Or maybe not. But
I don't know. He's been playing a lot.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what made me think he would get a rest in one of these. But
yeah,
I think all of these are pretty solid plays. Reggie Jackson probably is the highest ceiling, and then I would go Mann and then Kennard. But we can look at the projections. I don't know if any thoughts on the Clipper situation while I pull this up.
I like Kennard from an outperforming cap perspective because I imagine he has one of the lower ones.
There you go. You see Reggie with an 18 cap. I'll do Kennard now.
Yeah. And then
14, 15.
I kind of like I like Powell a bit.
Powell's been playing like kind of bad this year. But he's got a cap of 18.
He's a player that can really create his own shot. So I just feel like I mean, Reggie Jackson as well. So I'd probably go Reggie Jackson and then Powell, actually, before Man. I do love Man, though. But I think
Man with a cap of 15 is interesting. The Powell point's a good point for a cap of 18. I don't hate that.
But I think that Luke Kennard might have the best from an outperforming standpoint.
Yeah. All right.
So he might be like take a shot at it. Like if you're trying to squeeze in someone, if that gets you someone better, then I would. But if you're just looking at who's going to be the best, I'd probably take Reggie Jackson.
I took Man because that's the one I own. I'm going to be honest.
There you go.
That's what I'm going to do. Dashian Nix, if Jalen Green is out, any chance he has value? Yes, I do think if Jalen Green is out, this is a great play. Also, I think his cap is like 2. I believe he got brought up before, and Hamey was like, "Dude, this is terrible. What are you talking about?" Yeah, cap of 9. He's got a cap of 9. Yeah, I don't think we have that news yet. Let me just double check to see if anything else came in, because that really changes like the DraftKings side of things too. If Jalen Green gets ruled out, no other news is coming around that. But yeah, I like Knicks if he's ruled out. All right, let's see what other stuff do we have in here. I'm so far behind. Yeah, so we were already talking about Vassell. You really like Vassell, right?
Yeah, I just like it. This was before the Trey Jones news, actually. I just liked him getting like 2 or 3, like 2 good stabs at it or 3 stabs at it, right? Like he might sit too. He's one potential. I like SoCan. I like better from he'll probably play when they're resting people.
Yeah.
So a little more upside. I just didn't like his price because he's just been popular the last couple of weeks and everything. But if you're willing to invest in that from a perspective of like, if they go into tank mode, they'll probably keep playing SoCan. So
yeah,
I don't mind it if you're willing to pay up for that. I'm not willing to pay up for that because I think everyone's already seen the value because they have 3 games is probably extra inflated right now.
Yeah. I still like, I wouldn't go buy him. I like Sohan there with a cap of 16. I like both of these guys. I think the Spurs are going to score a lot of points and they get a lot of shots at it while also missing some guys. So everybody's going to play a bunch more minutes. I still lean that like Keldon and Vassell are the 2 best plays, but I do like Zohan quite a bit just because he gets a lot of the peripheral stats too. And I like that. He's a big blocks and steals types guy. We also just got word Chris Paul is out, so that campaign number might get a little bit of a boost. So whoever asked about that, you should feel a little bit better about CP3 being out. All right, here we go. Sorry, we're going to say something?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I think I don't like it for Ayton that CP3 is out.
Ayton, they're doing a weird thing with his minutes. They're not playing him his normal allotment of minutes. And I was talking about this morning on the show. I actually think that the Suns might be in trouble if this Chris Paul injury. Like, Chris Paul's also been bad. No one's talking about that. He's averaging like 9 points and 11 assists. He's been like pretty bad this year, shooting like 30% from the field. I don't know, small sample size, but I'm nervous for him. Let's go. All right, so best F5 says cap of 26 or lower. We got Jamal. Let's just look. Anything popping here? We got Jamal Murray, Sadiq Bey, Al Horford. And we drop down. Clay's already been ruled out, so ignore that. There we go. Jordan Poole. Probably like one of these guys, right? Jordan Poole, Draymond Green situation.
Yeah. Who else we got there?
Keegan Murray's been playing really well lately.
I mean, there's Suggs there too.
Yeah, Suggs.
23.
Suggs, who made the thumbnail. We know Paulo's out again, so he's going to be getting a little bit more run. Yeah. So I think I would go either one of I'd Suggs or one of those Golden State guys, I think is where I'd go.
I mean, Sadiq Bey too.
Yeah, Sadiq Bey's great. Yeah, we talked about
too.
And where's Boyan at? Was Boyan at 26 or was that the other Bogdanovich? Because again, with no cap of 26 as well. Sadiq Bey or Boyan, I think either of those are solid plays. Josh says, I need an MVP guy. I got AD last week and he's not playing. Who would be your choice minus Luka or Giannis? So, all right. Let's scroll all the way to the top here. Let's see who's projecting the best. So besides those 2, I mean, you're getting Steph tonight with no Clay. So I feel like his usage is only going to be higher, right?
Oh, he's saying throw out Luka or Giannis. He doesn't want to. Okay.
Yeah, you can't. No Luka or Giannis. SG. Oh, go ahead.
Tatum.
Tatum's been awesome. Yeah, Tatum has been so good.
I had to say it because I think, have been
know.
beating this drum and you weren't going to say it and you're going to pick
know.
someone else, but like
he's been awesome.
Yeah. And that's probably who I'd take if we're not talking Luka or Giannis.
I think looking at this price points too, right? So, and like the projection. So you've got Steph projecting for 50 at low ask at 129. You've got KD projecting for 51. Oh no, I'm sorry, 53. I was looking at the wrong. Basically the same projection, but $30 cheaper. Tatum a little bit more expensive, but look at this, man. You're sacrificing a little bit, but you've got Donovan Mitchell right there with a low ask of 63, and he's been playing out of his ass. Jokic is too expensive for what he's doing right now. LaMelo is 267, which is stupid.
Well, that's just because they didn't auction him when he was injured. So the supply is just all messed up on those.
Yeah, that's all. But like, don't go get that. Yeah, I think to me, SGA is playing the Celtics tonight too. And everybody remembers the Celtics as being like this staunch defensive team. They are not playing defense right now. So I'm excited for DFS purposes. It doesn't seem like anybody's playing that game. And that's where I'm going to be going because I think there's going to be just a shit ton of points.
I would say the argument for like Tatum over Shea is I'll pay a little more for Tatum, knowing that like I don't have the like tank fear shut him down.
Yeah.
And like when playoffs roll around, Tatum should still be involved. So like that's someone that like I'm playing. I can play him pretty much all year.
Yeah.
From an MVP standpoint. Like I start thinking of those things when we're dropping that much on a player.
Yeah.
It's like
you don't want them to play
him all the time. Yeah. Right. And it's just like, because we know not only like, will you not be able to play him, his price will just crash too. Like if they shut down Shea, his price is going to crash. Like that might be a time to pick him up for next year, you know?
Yeah, totally. Couple of things here. We are 2 subs away from what's the number? 2 subs away from 6,700. I don't know. I think that's cool. We also only have 63 entrants right now. So like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag game week 8. We'll give away a limited card towards the end here. We're going to go through some more questions and then I'm going to build my lineup. You can build your lineup too if you haven't done it because I think that'll be fun. Jade the Robot or Jedi Robot. Sorry, I was reading that too quickly. What's up, Jedi Robot? Thanks for being here. Do you know how the best value sorting works? What do you mean, Aziz? Like how to sort through this? I think you need to make a copy of this, right? Since this is
no, you don't even have to make a copy. You can you can just if you go to data at the top there.
Yeah.
Or even just click filter views there. It'll do it.
Oh, sweet.
So it's temporarily. So it doesn't do it for everyone else.
Oh, hell yeah. I didn't know you could do that. There you go. There's your answer, baby.
And then if you select the correct part of the chart, like you select the row across that you want to put the filters on, and then you can do it. So
all right,
you don't have to make a copy every time.
There you go. Thank you, TSC. All right. Thoughts on Chuma? I like Chuma. I think Chuma's fine. Let's see what his projection is right now. Chuma his cap is 17. I mean, he is projected for 24. I was hoping that was a little bit lower, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see. Chuma over here.
What's his price at right now? He's probably spiking a little bit, right?
Let's see. I'm sitting $19. $19. So there you go. There's your Chuma. I think if you have Chuma, Chuma's a great play, but I don't think you need to play Chuma. All right. I just saw a good one, I thought. Payne or Thad Young. Dude, I would have said Thad Young, man. But now I'm so confused by this Toronto situation. I think I would just go campaign.
What I don't get is, so they announced that Christian Koloko or Kem Birch would start for Gary Trent Jr.
But and Boucher at the 5?
Well, that's it. Is that still mean Thad Young is still starting? Because like one of them has to start for Fred and Siakam.
Oh yeah.
It's OG, it's Scotty that are like definitely in, right? That tweet, just the way it was announced, is just a little weird to me.
Mike, for this though, I would say if this is just like raw points, you just take campaign here, right? Because if you're not worried about cap, I think I would just take campaign. But if you like the cap difference between them, I think is like 11, isn't it? So
yeah, like who are you gonna get to play because you choose that?
right. Exactly. All right, let's keep moving. Do we think Romeo plays? I think Romeo might have what Trey Jones now has with a little sickness. So I don't know if Romeo Langford's gonna play this week. No, this is a great call. Let's look at what Christian Wood is in here because the Rockets suck.
And revenge. We talking a little revenge game too?
Revenge narrative, baby. Cap of 25. That does feel insanely low with a limit. Is that really $14? That's it?
Well, that's the last 3 days sale, so it's probably run up a bit.
Let's see. Sometimes I wish I just knew that I was talking about Christian. Oh, now I said Woods. All right. Low ask for Christian Wood. $18. Not terrible. I like that call, no.
Underperforming though. That's why his cap's at 25.
Right. Don't want to spend that much. Oh,
his best game was like his first game there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that 44 comes from.
I mean, he's banging out some double doubles early on. All right, dude? Top Shot, Hot Shot really wanted to get these jokes out. He's been firing them out like every few minutes.
I know.
So he's been cooking.
He even went with he even did a Sopranos one there.
Yeah. William said, if I sell a player once the game week starts, will it pull from my team or keep it? Once it locks, you have it for the rest of the game, right?
Yeah. You can sell him right after lock.
Yeah. Boston base. This is a good point. He said, might not be a big Tatum night. Jalen back after rest. I think if you're just like for DraftKings, that makes sense to me because Jaylen Brown is like $2K cheaper than Jason Tatum. But I mean, if you're just saying like who's going to get the most points, I think I'm going to take Tatum almost every time.
That's like I think too because if you're talking for your MVP slot where Cap gets thrown out the window, if you're talking like trying to squeeze him in as your second superstar in like in a champion one, and then then you might be talking. Might make more sense to go down to Brown.
Here we get some more news here. Some of this is for tomorrow, but this is pretty impactful and sucks for a card that I bought recently. Dwayne Dedmon is going to play. Desmond Bane is doubtful for Tuesday, and I'm pretty sure the Grizzlies only have one game this week, right? But on the other side, Jaren Jackson Jr. is questionable for Tuesday.
What?
Yeah, so he's coming back, and that's what I saw. He was doubtful this week, and I'm like, oh shit, is Triple J coming back? And it looks like Ja's going to play. So, but without Bane, Ja's already a good play if you have him. But with no Bane, even though it's one game, that's something to think about. Jeb said he just bought a Vaselli's running an all Spurs lineup. We love that. All right, hold on.
What's interesting too, what I'll say too, what's interesting about like SoRare versus like maybe a standard DFS or something is that like because of the multiple games, those like team stacks can actually like hit in ways like for the Spurs, for example, to have a back-to-back, like their stars will play in one game, get the big numbers, and then like the player that gets a bunch of minutes when they rest can then like up your score there. So there's some interesting like team stacks that might be something to look at in the future.
I like that. I like that call. Also, we hit 6,700. Let's go.
All right.
I know, right? Christian Wood or Keegan Murray? No, I just looked at this while TST was talking, and you saw me look at it. This is pretty much like a coin flip. You can see they're that close to each other, right? So cap at 24, projection at 26, and then when you scroll up to Wood, he's got a cap at 25, projection at 29. So I don't know,
I'll take Wood.
Yeah,
I think he's got more upside.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got more upside.
Yeah.
And give me the revenge narrative. Give it to me.
I like it. I like the revenge Wood is always a good Wood. So there you go. Christian Wood, you heard it here. Jordan says sell Birch for Plam. Jordan, we don't do financial advice. You need to list that shit now. You need to sell that. When is Ken Birch ever going to matter again? Besides like to his parents.
When Canada wins the Basketball World Cup.
There you go. I'd put money on that. I actually like the Canada team. Veronica said Batum, who's got a cap of 13, projection of 12. Although Batum's one of those guys that benefits a little bit when other people are out. Damian Lee, though, man, it's Damian Lee, right? Cap of 12, projection of 7, almost 18. It's Damian Lee. R.I.P. Bonavine. When is Beal coming back? I don't know, dude. No one's gotten COVID more than Bradley Beal. Larsa Pippen made a relationship with Marcus Jordan official. God, that's just so bizarre. Yes, Wood is not on the Rockets drivers. That is revenge. That's why he used to be on the Rockets, is what we're saying. What else we got here? All right, George St. Ledger. Also, we get some cars in there. Said worth playing the rare contender or MVP. I can fill out the contender cap, but not MVP.
Feel like you're answering your own question.
Yeah, it sounds like you're the contender, my dude.
Remember though, George, you can use limited cards.
Yeah.
So if you're just like,
you only have to use a couple.
So if you can maybe split to both, or maybe you can get a better one in there. I don't know.
Shut up. Dominic says, what's a better call? Halliburton 1 game or Trae Young 2 games? Let's see. My gut says Trae Young, but let's see what the Trae Young cap of 44, projection of 50. I imagine Halliburton's got to be right there, right? Oh, Halliburton's
46-43.
Yeah, it's Trae Young, man. Trae Young at some point is not going to shoot like 25% from the field. You know?
Yeah.
Butler or Curry? Man, it's Curry, right? Right?
Curry without Clay too.
Yeah.
Not that like Clay's been playing that well.
No. Yeah, but it's like just usage, man. It's less shots.
Yeah.
Or more shots, I guess is how you put it. Yeah, I'd go Curry there. All right, what else we got? A lot of teams with random 4 days off this week. Yeah, the Lakers are one of them. That's tough.
The 76ers.
Hair Canada. I like that. That's good. About one. All right, I'm like behind on the chat, boys. Let's catch up here. Also, Mavs playing a back-to-back, so they might want to give Luka a little bit of minutes, a little bit of rest. Yeah, that's a good point. D'Lo or Jalen Green? Yotza, I just think D'Lo's probably safer. I mean, obviously Jalen Green's a better play, but he just might not play.
Yeah.
You know?
I just hate ever answering D'Lo.
Josh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm just trying to get... Oh, sorry. What'd you say, TC?
I just hate ever answering D'Lo.
Yeah, I get that. Josh, I'm sorry, dude, but listen, spend more money so we get that kickback. All right, what else we got? What else we got here? Pick one of this 2v2. Josh Richardson and Javon Carter versus Scotty Barnes and Thad Young. I think it's the second one.
Me too.
Scotty
Barnes.
Richardson.
Scotty Barnes definitely has way more upside than Josh Richardson.
Yeah, it's Barnes. Barnes and Young. Barnes and Young sounds like a commercial law firm. Hammy says Shingun and Josh Green or Matherin and THJ. Man, I think I'm going Matherin. Josh Green is just so inconsistent.
Yeah, Josh Green was great early on when his cap was like based on last year.
Yeah.
But he's like just too consistently average right now.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's get a couple more. And then I don't know if you want, did you already build your lineups?
Well, I have to figure out what I'm doing with Rare. So basically everything's been thrown completely for a loop.
All right, I'll start building mine, then you can build yours. Josh said, hey, heard people talking about Thad Young. Will he be good this game? Due to Josh, I freaking hope so, man, but I have no idea. That there's like 48 Raptors that are being rolled out tonight. If Green is out, is KPJ good? Yes, he is. All right, a couple more. Green is average, but he will get his 21 minutes easy, few 3 attempts. Yeah, I know. I go the other way. All right, Poole and Keegan Murray or Javon Carter? Yeah, Poole and Keegan Murray. Like Giannis is going to be back. That changes.
Yeah. Brook Lopez has just played so well this year.
He's been awesome. He really has. All right, here we go. I'm gonna need your guys' help. I was pretty trash this week. I won a actually let's show what did we win? We won where is it? Oh wait, Isaiah Livers. There we go. George Yang, baby. I forgot we got Livers, man. I'm hyped for Livers. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's build. All right, upcoming. Let's start with rare contender. We'll do rare contender. Actually, let's look at rare champion first because I kind of think I have a solid rare champion if I do this, right? So if we go, Ja's down to 44 now, and we need to play 3 of these, right? So what if we just did Jeremy Grant, Actually, I don't want Grant in this one. I don't think Jordan Poole. Terrence Mann. Oh no, I can't do it. That leaves way too much salary on the table.
What's left? Yeah,
56. And then I'm like plugging in. Wow, no, yeah, we need to focus on the contenders this week because of that. I actually think in a rare contender, I wonder if we could play. No, we probably can't. So let's do Draymond, Jordan Poole. Do the Blazers have a game? I feel like I haven't seen their names popping up at all.
I think they have 2 games, no?
Do they? All right, Jeremy Grant's going to get in there too. Those will be my 3. Also, yeah, don't forget, like the stream, subscribe, #GameWeek8. All right, if we throw Jeremy Grant in there, that leaves us 20. The other thing we could do, though, is come down here. Terrence Mann, we've talked a little bit about. And then that leaves me 23 a pop. And we can, I don't know. We can throw
Javon Carter's at 22 now.
Isn't that nuts now? You could throw in Jamal Murray, and then I feel like I have a couple of other cheap good ones, I thought. Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas is still a really good play. Then that leaves me with 8 more, so I could get up to the 30 range.
Who you got in the 30s?
I got another Jeremy Grant, Jalen Green. Probably Jeremy Grant. I think we throw Jeremy Grant in there.
That's contender?
Yeah.
Don't hate it.
Oh, you don't like it though, huh?
No. It's just who do you have instead of Terrence Mann there? Rare-wise.
It's rare. That's the thing. It's tough rare. So I could go like it's basically Trey Murphy or Jeremy Grant. Yuta. We go Yuta.
But Yuta or Dwight Powell.
More than I don't think.
What does that give you though? What does that give you? That gives you an extra 2, or what can you get Jeremy Grant up to?
Keldon Johnson or Zion?
Keldon Johnson, I kind of like.
I know, but here's the only reason I kind of want to keep it this way. Because I was thinking, hold on, if I submit that and then I go to man, I feel like I need to use John, this limited contender at 40, but that's hold on. All right, let's try it. Let's try it out. Let's see if we got any.
This is where your Livers is going, right?
Yeah, Livers and maybe Young. Oh, I could go Knicks. Where's Thad Young? Didn't I buy a Thad Young?
He's low. Thad Young's 9, I think.
I thought I bought a Thad.
Or is he in something else?
I thought I bought a Thad. Well, let's say Jalen Green's out. We go to Knicks. That gives me 22. Man, that's still not great because then I can go like, man. I don't know. Is the chat sending anything good? Is anybody saying I should play Kuminga? What's Kuminga projecting as here? He's got for 11 points of a cap of 6. I don't know. This is hard, man. This shit is hard. People saying, "Damn, no Simmons." No, we have Simmons. Man, this is tricky. I don't think we got to save Ja. We got to save Ja. All right, let's do it this way. Let's start over here. Even though Livers is definitely going in this lineup. What if we do Keldon, Zion, and Kevin Porter Jr.? That leaves us with 3.
3 per person.
So if we do that, and then all right, now let's go to Livers. Let's go to Knicks. And that leaves us with an 18 spot. Maybe we throw in another Terrence Mann. Get some more Terrence Mann exposure. I could have sworn I bought a Thad Young. I'm so confused now. I'm going to double check this when you're building. All right. And then let's do... Actually, I'll let you build. Why don't you share your screen? Fire those
Hold
up.
on. I just got to delete some things so that it's a little easier to see what we're working with.
F5 saying Knicks is horrible. I promise you, as a Rockets fan. I know he's terrible, but if he's going to play a bunch... he's going to play a bunch, I don't mind. But again, a lot of that is determined on this Jalen Green injury or injury news. We still don't have it, though.
All right, let's share.
I really am now so confused. I thought I bought a Thad Young. I got to go to my cards. It says I don't, though. It says I don't. People saying Josh Christopher. Oh, yeah, go Christopher over Knicks. That's a pretty good call. That's a great call, Pack Drip. Milo says, how much do you value 3 games versus 2? I would say I would use that as a tiebreaker.
I would say too, the lower the caliber of player, the more I value it. Because you're more likely to get rest from the higher players to increase usage. And when you're looking for those like players that aren't consistently scoring big numbers, you're trying to get someone that outperforms their cap. I want the most shots at it as possible. I want weird foul trouble. I want blowouts. I want like as many different weird things possible for it to happen.
Yeah.
All right. So really I got to figure out what I'm doing with my rares because of that Trey Jones. I don't know. I might still play him if he has 3 games, but okay. I'm just going to show you what I'm working with in case we got to steal anyone. So this is my limited contender, Vassell, Porzingis, Lee, Banton, Powell. Then for my limited, my
Dwight
limited.
Powell?
Yeah.
You feeling good about Dwight Powell?
I'm feeling very average about him.
Okay.
But we can look at what I can replace him with in a
No,
second.
that's okay.
I left some cap on the I think I had 4 extra cap there. And then this is my champion going Durant, Barnes, Wagner, Giddey, PJ Washington. That I kind of went, the middle rang. I usually go like 2 big stars and then try to fill it up. I'm trying a little medium mix there. So my rare champion, I got Paul George, Aaron Gordon that I'm rolling with. Nice. And then I got Kem Birch. So it leaves me 42 per person. So I can go Shea. Paulo's not playing. So I feel like I start leaving like too much cap here. Because the other thing I can do is hope Trey plays.
Yeah, I mean the illness thing. It like depend. We don't know enough about the illness, right? So if it is
exactly, if it wasn't a chance
COVID.
I was cold, then I play him because this was my lineup before this news broke, and it fit the cap perfectly.
Yeah,
the junior Shea as my MVP, and then my 3 rares. So the other thing is I could focus on the rare contender, and then I'd be here, and I'm going 16 per. So then I could look at.
They're saying it's a stomach illness, so there you go. Maybe you do get Trey. Dude, this is a fire. Is this your contender? Wow.
This is my contender right now. So then I'm looking at, I don't know Shaedon Sharpe maybe.
Dude, I mean, Sharp is weird, man. I like Shaedon Sharpe, but I feel like his cat. Well, I guess 14 is not that bad.
So it'd be rolling the dice with Keita Bates Diop.
Yeah.
For just hoping that someone is resting. He probably will play like one of the games right now. Yuta was back yesterday. I don't know that he did.
I think I lean Yuta, and then I'm thinking of a different. I was gonna say, did Bones already get rolled out? I also, dude, like I know this is gross. At some point, Ben Simmons isn't gonna be bad.
I know. I'm of the same, but the fact that he's on the bench now, I'm not.
Yeah.
I just don't have enough cap to play Ben Simmons.
I think Lou Dort's a solid play.
But I only have 20 left.
Oh, I thought you had 27.
No, I only have 20 left. So that's why if I go Bates Diop, then I can get up to Jabari Smith Jr.
Yeah, Jabari hasn't looked great.
I think he's actually going to be the play next week.
Yeah. Well, let his cap come down a little bit. He's getting over some sickness, I think, and he's just kind of looked a little off.
Because if I go Sharp, he only has 1 game.
Ooh, this is a good question. Adam Swan says, is Jordan Hall playable? Adam, is Jordan on? Does he have a freaking card? Like, because I
That's
agree with.
important.
I know, right? I agree with you that Jordan Hall is like, wow, he's got a cap of 2. Wait, is he? But he's projected for 21 points. What's going on? Let's see. Hold on. I might buy this shit right now. Wheeling and dealing. He doesn't have a card. No Jordan Hall card. So you know what? I will say, Adam. Oh wait, did I spell it wrong? Jordan Hall. I don't see him having a card. Getting his. Oh, does he only have a? Wait, what do you? I'm not seeing this. Are you seeing Jordan Hall
on the site?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not, unless it's an auction right now.
Yeah, he's right here. Oh, he only has.
Oh, I wasn't looking at limited. Okay.
He has no limiteds that are for sale.
Wow. Dude, that a cap of 2, baby.
That's always nice. It's always nice. What's is Kem Birch like flying right now?
He shouldn't be, guys. Kem Birch is not good.
43.
Wow.
36.
No, 35.
27, 22.
Okay.
He's not flying. I was like,
ooh,
that would make the decision easy.
Adam says, I have SGA, Vassell, Garland, Fox could plug Hall for super rare champ. Woo! SGA, Vassell, Garland, and Fox, baby. Let's. I want 10%. Let's go. Jeez. Go get that Jordan Hall, baby.
That'd be huge.
People are asking TST what your manager name is.
It's T-S-T.
Oh, nice. All right. I got to tell you, I thought I had like better lineups until I started building. I do not like what I have right now. This feels bad.
Man, I want to focus on the contender because of Kem Birch and having him. But like this lineup fits too perfectly. And then I can't use Shea. And then I got to figure out, do I want to fit Shea in somewhere else? So I might just hope Trey Jones plays.
I like it. I just switched out Knicks for Christopher based on Pack Trips comments. Honey Badger says Okiki or Edmund Sumner. Oh man. Let's go over to the projections.
Do we have 8 minutes? Is that what it is?
Does this lock at 6:30?
Is it 6:30 or 7? Should say.
I thought it locked at like 6:40 or 6:50 or some weird time. We're gonna end.
It's 6:50. It's 6:50.
Okay, we're gonna end this in like 10 minutes. Okiki has a cap of 17 and is projecting for 24. And the other one, Sumner, is an interesting call. I know I have a Sumner. I should look at him. He's got a cap of 13 and projection of 15. So that is Okiki. Okiki is the play there. Okiki is the play. So Milo says Malachi cap of 5, projection of 30. I think they've already adjusted that on us. Yeah. Now it's projection of 24 because I think John was listening and he heard me go in on him. Dude, I think Malachi is fine. I think if you have him, you should play him. I don't think anybody should be buying Malachi Flynn right now. Right?
Yeah. Not for those prices. No.
Yeah. Sean's saying, what's the best buy at a cap of 20? All right. Am I sharing screen? Can you see it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we're looking at Colin Sexton, Grayson Allen, Grant Williams, Jaden McDaniels, Patrick, probably Campaign right here. Campaign's the first one that sticks out. Gabe Vincent's also solid, but I think I still lean Campaign with no Chris Paul.
Honestly, I might go Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, and there's your
at
boys.
18.
Reggie and Norman Powell, both of the 18 caps projected over 20 points. He's got Caleb Martin projected for more fantasy points than Reggie and Norman. Interesting. Let me see if there's any other bangers down here. Chumo Kiki, there you go. Cap of 17, projection of 24. Jeremy Sohan, Torrey Craig, all over 22 fantasy points projections. Denny Avdia. We didn't really talk about Denny at all. What's Denny's price point right now? He has been playing a little bit better. Part of this, again, like his role expanding with the Bradley Beal injury. What's Denny Avdia here?
Jalen Green should be available to play Monday.
God damn it. Oh, bummer.
Giannis is still probable. And that's it. That's new.
That's a bummer. That is, I mean, I guess it's good for Jalen Green.
Probably Rockets fans too.
Yeah. Jayshawn Tate's out 2 to 3 more weeks though. All right, is Josh Christopher still playable with Jalen Green out? I mean, with Jayshawn Tate out. No. Let's go back to the drawing board here. All right, let's look at this rare contender quickly. So this had Draymond, Jordan. You know what though? What if we? No, I actually kind of like this. I was gonna say maybe I put Jalen Green here instead of Jeremy Grant, but we're gonna rock with that. Let's go over to, where did I have him in the limited champion? Ja Zion, Jalen Green. Man, Jalen Green with a cap of 30 is actually pretty sharp. I wonder. I don't know. Whatever. We're done, dude. We're done here. This is it. I can't. This is like doing fucking algebra right now. What else we got here? Tatum, Dame, Javon, Banton going. Oh, Luka MVP. There you go. That's solid growth. Eubanks and DeJounte, or OG and Javon Carter. Wow.
Wait, say that again.
Eubanks and DeJounte Murray, or OG Anunoby, or in Javon Carter.
I don't like Javon Carter this week.
I don't either. His cap's way too high.
His cap's too high. Giannis is back. Yeah.
Totally agree. I'm going. But the thing with Eubanks is you just got to hope that Nurk sits one more game. All right. I'm going to rush through a couple more of these. Weisberg is saying 63 likes. Oh, yeah. You guys got to, in order to qualify for the giveaway, boys and girls, you need to like the stream, subscribe, and put hashtag Game Week 8. So make sure you like the stream. Vendetta says, hey, guys, can you help me decide? I don't know if I should go with Joe Harris or Norman Powell. Powell, right?
Powell,
yeah. Is Marcus Morris playing? I haven't heard anything about Marcus Morris yet, but I don't think he's on the injury report, so maybe Marcus Morris is good to go. John Collins will be super good next week. Dude, John Collins hasn't been doing shit, Noah. He's just been kind of like left off the offense. It's been weird. God, Josh Christopher's not getting minutes. What do I do? So do I stay with the Shin Knicks? Let's just go. I'll go find another player. Are people sleeping on Cam Reddish because they don't think he can play? Dude, he's been pretty good. Cam Reddish has been good.
He was like the second best out performer last week.
Yeah. Ooh.
Behind Embiid, who put up fucking 100 points.
100 is crazy. Josh says limited champion MVPs got too expensive. Rolling in contender, Booker, Draymond, Kelly O, Josh Green, Peyton Pritchard. Fucking Peyton Pritchard, man. Got to take the L on that one. Although I might be firing him back up again for a cap of 5. All right, gang. We're gonna give this. I gotta run this out now. Sebastian says, isn't Jalen Green injured? He just got cleared. All right, we're gonna spin this giveaway right now. So remember, like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag Game Week 8 into there. Noah's gonna scream it now. John Collins, buy low. You heard it here. DeAndre Hunter 2, the guy with the Jesus sign on the side of the road. Hey, if this is your first time checking this out, we do this specific live before lock show Mondays and Friday at 5:30 live before lock. Our man Noam is going to be joining us on Friday. TST is going to be our Monday guest. You can also follow all the links in the show notes. Go follow. Actually, let me drop TST's YouTube into the chat so you guys have that. So you guys should be following him. But we do a ton of SoRare content, so make sure stick around, come back. We also just do a daily basketball show every freaking morning, so come hang out for that. I'm gonna drop a link, and we're gonna spin this giveaway. Actually, let me figure out.
Give him a little more time to enter that giveaway because I got some lineup decisions. So throw me back up.
Mm-hmm. All right, actually, you're gonna cook by yourself while you talk through it though for a second, okay?
Okay. So I'm deciding between replacing Dwight Powell with Kem Birch, and then that gives me 11 points. So I can move Banton up to Shaden Sharp, John Conker with 1 game, or I have Damian Lee that I can move up to the same people. So basically I could replace Lee with Shaden Sharp, Michael Green, Conker. Nothing really great there. Or then I can move Banton up to I don't love these options. Who would I have to steal from a different lineup? Jabari Smith, but he's in my rare champion. That's my focus. So then I'm just going Birch versus Powell. How's that gonna?
All right,
roll with Banton. Dwight.
How much is Banton going for? Can I just go buy him right now? Ooh, I'm learning. Our man Jeb just bought Jordan Hall for $50. There you go. Hell yeah.
So my Jordan Hall. Everyone's saying stick with Banton. So
over who? Who's your suggest? Or
so I have Kem Birch as a limited, so I could replace like Lee Banton or Dwight Powell, and then it allows me to reach a little higher.
Yeah, I just think Kem Birch sucks. So I'm out on Kem Birch.
So you take Powell over Birch?
I would take who? Powell. Yeah. Oh God, I hate Powell too.
You just hate the Canadians.
No, Dwight Powell just sucks, man.
I like that I'm debating between 3 Canadians right now.
I know.
So on brand.
Man, I want to go buy some stuff, guys. This is a problem. This truly is a problem. I just want to buy more shit. Banton's starting.
Yeah, see, I told you they had to start someone else still.
God, I'm fucking glad I didn't buy Thad Young.
Then Banton, Dwight Powell. So do I just go Kem Birch? Maybe I got to buy someone to use up this cap.
Never trust Nick Nurse. Raptors will start Banton, Barnes, OG, Porter, and Young. Wait, Thad's still starting?
Yeah, he was never, I don't think, in the question of not starting.
Banton, like he's Barnes, OG. Dude, that Malachi Flynn down the toilet.
Yeah, but Banton's been playing over him, so I don't understand why anyone would think differently.
I know. Wow.
Okay, I guess I'm going to stick with Powell.
All right, hold on. Wait, I saw there was a comment I was gonna share. Wait, Nasir Little is starting? What do you mean? What are you just screaming? Dude, Noah, are you just screaming people you own at this point? Somebody said Poku or Suggs. I go Suggs on that. I think Suggs is in a great spot. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Jeb said he wanted me to ask the chat something. There's somebody offered him a trade. Jordan Hall rare for Derek Jones rare, Steven Adams limited, and Bobby Portis limited. So Jordan Hall rare for Derek Jones Jr. rare, Steven Adams, and Bobby Portis limited. I just hate all of those cards.
And Hall.
And no, I like Hall. I like Hall. Kappa 2. No, Jeb, I would just sell it instead of going to buy those. I just reflip it. Oh man, this is fun though. We had fun.
Yeah, this is nerve-wracking though.
Yeah, I feel terrible about my lineups. I feel terrible. Again, I'm gonna run through them one more time just so people see them. Again, these are terrible. And then I got to do some training. All right, so my limited contender right now is Kevin Porter Jr. I got to take Josh Christopher out. What the fuck? Actually, you know what the move is going to be here? Let's take Kevin. Let's take Kevin Porter Jr. out as well. Jesus Christ. When do these lock in 5 minutes?
No, 15.
All right, so we're going to delete both of my limited lineups, and I'll tell you why.
You're restarting?
Yeah, we're restarting here with the contender. So we're going to go we're going to start with Jalen Green instead, and then we'll go to Keldon Johnson, and then it's going to leave us 14 each. That's just going to save us a little bit. I think we can still plug in Terrence Mann. Jordan Goodwin, I think, is kind of sneaky, but whatever. Put in Edmund Sumner. And then do we have anybody? And then our boy Livers. There we go. So Jalen Green, Keldon Johnson taking us to the promised land. That left me with 4 left over, though. Can I get up to anybody that I like? Not really. This is fucking dumpster fire over here. All right, so that's going to be our contender. Let's go over to the champion. Ja Morant, Zion, Kevin Porter Jr., and then, Jamal Murray. Oh, and Yeke Okongwu. Where do you lean here? Tari Eason, Monty Morris, Okongwu, Gabe Vincent, Rui. I feel like it's Terry Eason, no? Or Okongwu?
I would have definitely said yes if Green was out.
Yeah, but they kind of play different positions, no?
Just Josh, or like, I just feel Green just chucks so much. Like he's just a high usage player. It doesn't matter what position he's hurt.
Yeah, let's go. Let's ride with the Okongwu. He's got 2 games.
I don't hate Gabe Vincent.
Yeah,
just gonna say.
All right, fine. This will be on you, dude. All right, let me just double check this. Rare contender is Draymond, Jordan Poole, Terrence Mann, Jeremy Grant, Cam Thomas. I just want to make sure there's nothing in this like, no, there's nothing better than that.
And just remind everyone to put in those training lineups.
Yeah, this is
just
my
max those out. You got
my favorite part of the day right here. Just like firing these.
Do you do it strategically at all?
No. Who cares? You can't win anything, right?
No, but you can, like, depending how much the team gets, I think they get more or less experience points.
Then I'm doing all the expensive ones, and so yes, I am doing it strategically.
In ways, if they actually play.
Yeah, all right. I'm not gonna make everybody watch this. Okongwu is out for at least tonight. God damn it. Easton is independent, just needs his steals. Oh wait, I went with Gabe Vincent, so it's fine. All right, Gabe Vincent it is. All right, let's spin this giveaway. Thanks again, everyone, for being here. And TST, thanks for joining in, man. And also thanks for holding it down while I went to turn my neighbor's power back on. Blew a fuse. All right, we are up to, I don't know, how many entrances is it? 93. This is going to be the last call to subscribe if you haven't done that. Let's see, what are we sitting on now? 6,705, baby. We picked up 11 this stream. We love to see it. Let us know how you did. Like, I don't know, tweet your lineups, do some, I don't know, tag us in some shit. Let's do some engagement farming, baby. All right. Oh yeah, this is how this started. I was gonna say, what am I giving away today? Let's see, and it's gonna be no, I won't do it. I'll give away my challenge reward, Georges Niang, so it's not completely useless, but it's also not great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what I will say is whenever he plays the Raptors, play his ass. He will put up numbers.
Because like Mike Zakarian, Yang hates Canadians. Here we go. Let's spin it, baby. If you win this thing, shoot me a DM on Twitter or in the Discord. Also, it's going to take me like a week to get it to you because there's been some weird thing happening when I try to send cards for free. Groat with the winner, the Kyle Lowry, PFP, probably a Canadian. Hate to see it. All right, everybody. For TST, myself, thanks for being here. I'm going to share TST's link in the Discord one more time. Go check him out. He puts out content and then I steal it. Check it out. Actually, that's not true. I purposely have to pick worse plays because you've already taken good ones. That's usually how it goes. Anything else you need to plug before we get out of here?
No, I tweeted out like all the results from game week 7 if you want to see the different cutoff and the averages and everything. So I put those out every week. So I just put those out for this week. Probably got it out the earliest I've ever done it. But it gives you some good a good idea of like if you're aiming for a contender or a champion and what really these players have to hit for you to cash.
Yeah. Sweet, man. Well, follow him. Thanks again for joining. We'll be back with more content every day, but the next live before lock show will be Friday at 5:30. We